Gun, shot.
This is how the armed forces of Ukraine are working on the Russian invaders using NATO standard Howitzer FH-70. The firing range of the gun is up to 30 kilometers. In terms of maximum firing distances, it is identical to the American M777.
This is Howitzer FH-70. This is a West German product, a 155mm Howitzer NATO standard. It differs from ours in firing range and more aiming accuracy in operation. Several times less ammunition is used to suppress one target.
Vitaly is the commander of an artillery platoon. He is already very familiar with the FH-70 Howitzer. Its mass is almost 10 tons, so the developers equipped the gun with an engine mounted on a carriage that allows the howitzer to move independently. This is a rather rare class of artillery systems.
Gun, shot.
Artillerymen work near the now occupied Soledar. Here the enemy is constantly trying to break through, but to no avail. Before our arrival, the army team shot down a Russian Lancet UAV here.
The Russians are trying to break through around Bakhmut anyway. The fighting continues. Therefore, we have to work quite actively to suppress mainly main power. Well, there is also equipment, artillery systems, mortars and so on. And today, before your arrival, their drones flew and the Lancet landed. Thank God, in the field, so we are also standing at a combat post here.
Alexander is a spotter. For a long time he worked on the Soviet D-20 Howitzer, so he has something to compare the NATO analog with.
A little easier, but still, as they say, you have to work and work. We bomb infantry firing positions, we hit their vehicles, armored vehicles. Well, we don't shoot down drones.
Recently, this combat crew accurately hit the enemy's positions with precision.
D-30, the battery was hit there. We destroyed it, completely destroyed, by one gun.
Each person in the calculation performs its tasks. There are no extra people on the front line. Everyone has a job. Valentin is a signalman.
I am establishing a connection in order to be constantly in touch with our spotters, both day and night. I transfer the data to the commander of the gun. He accepts this data, and we fire at the enemy.
Maxim recalls his first fight last year. He says that during the firing of the gun, he felt fear, but today it is gone. Maxim's task is to bring the projectile into the barrel and lay a new one when necessary.
Then, after the first such volley, I was confused, because before that I was not an artilleryman but nothing. We saw these guns, we worked on the old D-20s, we had 3 guns, the first volley, and a little confused.
According to the General Staff, Ukrainian servicemen are advancing in the Bakhmut direction. Over the past week, the armed forces of Ukraine managed to cover a distance of 1 to 2 kilometers. Ukraine's defenders continue to advance on the flanks, and in Bakhmut the enemy team recaptured several streets. Mayor of the Armed Forces of Ukraine Maxim Zhorin told about this. Reported by Roman Smoler, Anastasia Volkova, UA TV News.